I'm Alex, I'm 27. I'm an A&E doctor from Carmarthen.
Dr. Love is on the prowl. Do you like it?
I saw Cars until December and then...
Oh, I love Cars. I'm excited for today to take things further on the outside. It's going to be great. She said that she loved the way I looked today as well.
Let's not actually kiss.
Do you think you can make me look pretty?
You already are beautiful.
So my good friend Alex, I love you very much. Alex and Alexandra.
It's been like 2 weeks and I just feel that I'm not at that level.
Oh, Alex, I'm not sure what show you thought you were coming on.
Oh, Dr. Alex here right now. You haven't really seen very much of that, have you?
I've been trying to forget a lot of it, so thanks for reminding me. But no.
There's so many funny little moments throughout the entire series. But are you glad you did it now? Even though in terms of love, it wasn't very successful, but it was a great experience. It was
a fantastic experience. You know, I've made friends from that show that I'll have for a lifetime. And, you know, really for me, it was a challenge. It was completely out of my comfort zone. And, yeah, and, you know, I've learned so much about myself from doing that show as well. So, yeah, I'm so glad. What
made you want to do it in the first place? Because you must have kind of known what you were getting into.
Yeah. I mean, you know, first and foremost, I'm a doctor and I was approached about going on the show and really I thought, you know, I have been single for 3 years. This is so different to anything that I've done before. And why can't doctors go on and do something different and, you know, do something out of our comfort zone? So I was like, yeah, let's give it a go.
You tried to teach them a few medical things in there and they were all sort of listening quite wide-eyed. Yeah. So, yeah, you were doing good.
Yeah, I was trying to bring a bit of that into it as well. And, yeah, it was really nice that, you know, when we had those kind of conversations, they were interested in it.
Yeah, of course. But you talk about good friendships and that really came across because the entire group were very protective of you from the very beginning, really.
Yeah. I had a real family. They were like brothers and sisters more than anything else, as well as friends. And, you know, Jack played a huge part for me on that show and probably wouldn't have been there as long as I was without him supporting me, so I'm very lucky.
Yeah, they were very good. And they were the sort of clear winners, I'm guessing, in your eyes, were they, from the very beginning, actually?
Yeah, I felt like, you know, the moment, you know, Jack and Zanny, you know, coupled up, I thought, yeah, they're going to do really, really well. They kind of boy-girl version of each other, and what they have is actually very rare, but, you know, it's really genuine and really nice, and I think they're going to go forward. And I told them I am going to be the godfather if they do go on to have children.
Oh, right, you've already
I've already
called that one.
That one. Yeah, I've said that already.
So have you had a lot of questions since leaving the villa about going back to work and being a doctor, or are you just willing to take a bit of a breather from all of that and see what happens?
I mean, for me, you know, I've wanted to be a doctor since the age of 12, 13. I was watching the early kind of TV shows and around A&E and things, and, you know, for me, I've always, you know, loved my job. I love being a doctor, and I will be going back. Obviously, it's going to take a bit of time. There's a lot of hype around the show at the moment, but, you know, I hope...
It's there, isn't it?
Yeah, and my plan is to go back, and I hope, I guess, from the show, I can hopefully use the platform that I have now to talk to younger people about things that maybe they find difficult to talk about, you know, sexual health-related things, you know, skin conditions, you know, mental health. A lot of the things sometimes are very difficult for us as young people to talk about. I hope that I can use this to do good and maybe help them.
Yeah, of course. Well, I mean, we all sort of know now, and it's becoming more and more obvious, there was one girl that you did have eyes for, and it was the show's host, Caroline. Let's just not, like, cut the chase. Let's not waste any more time with this, Alex. You've described her as your ideal woman.
Yeah.
It doesn't get any better than that. So what's going to happen here? Here you are, having great fun at the after party, clearly.
Yeah, I mean, Caroline's brilliant. She's absolutely lovely, and I guess I can't see a future for us together. I think, sadly, I don't think she'll recouple with me, but you know, one can always dream.
But have you asked her? Maybe she doesn't know.
No, I'm too shy. I'd be too scared.
I'm not. I'll ask her.
You can drop her a text after the show.
I'll text her after. It's Caroline. But she is great, though. That's the whole...
Brilliant.
Yeah.
She's brilliant. She was a great host of the show, and we had a lot of fun, a lot of banter throughout it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's brilliant.
And what about Alexandra? We saw just in the clip there a minute ago of when her mum sort of wanted to grill you, which was quite funny for us watching at home, but I'm guessing you were slightly awkward.
Yeah. I mean, it was quite fair, and I think, you know, the show doesn't show obviously everything. It can't. It's 45 minutes. There's, you know, it's 24 hours a day. But, you know, you, as a mum coming in, you want to know what's happened, why has this happened, and I completely get it. And I guess, you know, I got my opportunity to speak to her and explain that actually before she left. She kind of understood, I think, from both points of view. And moving forward, Alexandra and I, you know, we're friends and we're very much happy in that way. So it's actually worked out, you know, well in the end.
Because there were whispers in the paper of her and new Alex getting quite cosy at the party as well. So, I mean, I don't know if you think there could be something there.
Maybe there could. I haven't heard anything about it more, so maybe I should ask her, see what's going on.